about my Learn to Skate series. This is a series I'm putting together for all my beginners. Learn to Skate is an amazing way to make new friends and perfect your skating skills. I hope these videos can help everyone out. Let's get to our first lesson, Basic 1. Our first skill we're going to learn today is how to fall and stand back on the ice. Try to practice this skill off ice first if possible. When we fall, try to lower your center of gravity, slide on the ice on one hip, and use the arms to control the upper body. To stand, start off on all fours like a puppy dog position. Place one skate between your hands, then kneel and place your hands on the raised knee and push back up to a standing position. Our second skill is how to march across the ice. Two different things here, balance and momentum. We're going to try not to fall. Arms slightly in front of you, slightly below the shoulders. Feet are parallel and hip width apart. Some common errors are only pushing with one foot or the inability to properly push. You can practice this by holding on to the wall or pushing away from the coach, just getting used to that pushing off technique. Be sure to never look down at your feet. Always stand nice and tall, like a pineapple. Also, don't be afraid to lift up your feet. Don't be scared of falling, guys. Falling makes you a better skater. Our third skill is a forward 2-foot glide. The goal here is to glide for 4 seconds. Slow count to 4, not a quick count. We're not cheating here. We're going to focus on picking up more speed. Now this move, speed is going to be our friend. Don't be afraid to take big steps because the more speed you have, the farther you're going to glide. Speed will also prevent us from getting stuck and falling down. Same as our marching, our feet are parallel and hip width apart. Common errors again are the ankles collapsing and not staying upright. Don't be afraid to push, guys. The biggest error is not having enough speed here. Also for beginners, if your feet are too wide, you will have some difficulty controlling your glides. Our fourth skill is the dip. The dip is a combination of a squat and a 2-foot glide. We're going to focus on the important skill here, which is bending the knees. Bending the knees is crucial in skating. It's going to help us with power and speed and edges. Let's warm up with a simple squat into the dip position. Chest up, eyes forward, arms parallel to the ice. We're going to use our 2-foot glide, get some nice speed, feet parallel, and dip as low as you can. A common mistake is not getting low enough into your squat. Another common mistake is looking down and putting our hands toward the ice. Next up, we have 4 swizzles. Our goal is to do 6 to 8 in a row. This is a great time to talk about inside and outside edges. So if this is my blade, inside edge, our inside of the skate is going to be closer to the ice, like so. Outside edge, our outside of the blade is going to be closer to the ice. I think of starting the swizzle by bending the knee, turning the toes out and pushing the feet apart to initiate the forward movement. Once that push starts and the legs are straight, focus on turning the toes in to bring the feet together. The common error again is not using your inside edge. Staying flat or being on an outside edge will strain your thighs and also slow you down. So really focus on that inside edge, pushing your ankles inwards so that you are a nice strong edge. Start small and then work your way up to bigger swizzles. If your swizzles are too big, you might just get stuck into a split. Also remember to complete the swizzle. Toes and heels are tapping. No cheating because I'm watching you guys. Another friendly reminder about our knees. Knee bend is our friend in skating. You guys are doing fantastic. Time to go backwards. Woohoo! We are going to start learning how to skate backwards by doing backward wiggles. I think of it as a fun dance move. Our goal is to do 6 to 8 wiggles in a row, consecutively going backwards. The secret here is balancing on the balls of our feet. Our knees are bent, chest up. We are wiggling the hips against our shoulders, shifting our weight side to side. A common error is wiggling our hips too much that we're stuck in place and not going anywhere. Another common error is our rhythm being off. Remember, the shoulders are moving opposite of the hips. Our first beginner stop we are going to learn is called the snowplow stop. You can either do this 1 foot or 2 feet. We're gonna start in a glide and slowly push our feet off in the V position, pushing out like this until we come to a complete stop. Practice this movement at the wall first. Hold on while pushing the heel of your skate outwards at an angle like an upside down V. You will be on the flat side of your blade. Common errors are catching too much of an edge or not pushing out with enough of an angle. You can also do the snowplow stop on 1 foot. A common error is bending at the waist, looking down, which throws off your balance. Our last skill is a bonus skill. We're going to learn how to do a 2-foot hop. Every level in Learn to Skate has a bonus skill. I think of it as extra credit, a more advanced move that gets us ready for the next level. From a standstill position, do a small jump in place. We're going to bend our knees to jump up and then land first on the toe, then to the ball of the foot. Land with a slight knee bend as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and save this video. Please give me a thumbs up for more and stay tuned for Basic 2. Thanks so much for watching and see you guys next time.